2023年5月1日下午3点45分，美国联邦参议员 Ben Cardin、联邦参议员 Chris Van Hollen、联邦众议员 David Tran 专程来到美金华人活动中心，为旗下的医疗保健中心捐赠100万美元的支票。当天，美金华人活动中心 CCACC 会长孙文颖女士接受美华传媒采访时说
We are more than a community healthcare provider. We offer services from primary care to preventive services to mental health and rehabilitation. We are a community that believes everyone deserves access to quality health care. That is why we also have a benefit enrollment center to serve the low-income and uninsured. We are a community built on the foundation of care and service, reaching out to people in the community. Together, we are care that matters.
Okay, that's really in a nutshell. But I think it's very important that we do the Asian American Health Center. I just did a little research on Google today, and it tells me that the per capita spending in healthcare in the U.S. is $12,000 per person in the U.S. And the data in China is 3,000 renminbi. That means about $400 a year. But the life expectancy in U.S. is 77.2, and in China is 78.2. So we save much less, but we are doing well. So I think we have some maybe philosophy or maybe some know-how we want to bring to the bigger society. So that's what I think the trait is that we pay much attention on preventive care. We pay a lot of attention in balancing life, mind-body kind of practice. It's almost natural in our daily living. And also we take care of the older, we take care of the less disadvantaged. So that's how we do it, and we know we can do it. We are already doing it. With bigger trend or bigger support, we can actually expand this to the larger society. And we are actually also collecting a lot of the health data to prove what we do. And we are gaining some spotlight in the healthcare scene. In May, some of our colleagues is invited to American Psychiatric Society to present in their annual meeting. And we're going to have a chance to tell the world what worked for the Asian American or the minority groups. So your support is a great encouragement for us, and I think it's very much needed and very timely. Thank you for the great support. And Jessica, who is the next?
Senator Gordon.
Okay, so thank you so much. I think we are a very old friend in the community. Everybody here knows you. And I hear the big news too. I don't know whether you mind telling everybody.
Oh, first of all, it's good to be here. Thank you very much. It's good to be here with my colleagues. I did announce today that I will not be seeking re-election after this term, which is still a year and a half, 2 years away. So I'm still going to be here, out here, working with this great team that you have here. Congressman Trone, who took the leadership on this particular opportunity for our community. Chris Van Hollen, who took the leadership in the Senate to make sure it was a reality. It's been Team Maryland. So I'm just proud to be the senior senator of an incredible delegation that does something unusual. We work together, and we get results for the people of Maryland because we work together. You were going through your presentation, which is so important. In the United States, we have the highest quality health care in the world. We have the great institutions, NIH, located right near here. If you have a complicated illness, or you want to train your medical professionals, you come right here to the United States of America. We know that we have the best. The problem is not everyone gets that care. That's the problem in America. And it's not like we're not spending a lot of money. As you point out, we're spending a lot of money. We're not getting the results. We're not investing in the right community. Now, CCACC has done something which is a little bit unusual. You've been able to, through your own community resources, with a minimal amount of government support, you've done this on your own. You've been able to take care of those that are less fortunate. That's part of your commitment to public service, and we thank you for that. You're taking care of the community. And there's a lot of people here that are on their board, have done the fundraising. Thank you. Thank you, because government can't do this all. We need your help. But we can do a better job in working with you. So when this opportunity was presented, and let me tell you something. This is a big check we're getting today. Very, very competitive. Congratulations to you all for being able to get this, I'll call it earmark. I think Congressman Trone has a cleaner word for it. I forgot what he calls it. But it's an earmark.
Project funding.
It's an earmark. We're proud of that. But it's very, very, very competitive. And you all deserve to get it. And we're proud to be able to make it a reality. It's tough in the House to keep it. It's tough in the Senate to keep it in there. But we are fortunate you got 2 members of the Appropriations Committee here. So we share all this information so we can get the maximum help out. So we get more than other states get because we work together. And I am proud of that as Team Maryland, and I'm proud that we share that information. I can tell you, Congressman Trone is, I think my staff people should be paid under his budget because he's always over there using our staff people. And Senator Van Hollen is just, his strategy on the appropriation process is so critically important for our success in the United States Senate for Maryland. So what does this mean? It means that you're going to be able to provide and expand coverage to underserved people that otherwise would not get that coverage. Where you're talking about a one-stop shop where they can get the preventive health care they need to stay healthy. They can get their shots, they can get their tests, they can get what they need to stay healthy, which, by the way, makes their life better and saves us money in the community. And you're dealing with the challenges that we know we had before COVID-19 that are even worse today. mental health, behavioral health. These are challenges that have been with us that have been made much more challenging as a result of COVID-19. So we are proud to partner with you so that you can continue to provide the incredible work that you're doing right now in this community. You should be very proud. And I know that you turn no one down, but you are targeting a community that you know needs help, and we thank you very much for it. My partner in the United States Senate, we share the information together, and then we work to make sure we get results for the people of Maryland. When we see a group like CCACC, we know we have a partner who can deliver on behalf of the people. We are proud to be on your team, and Senator Van Hollen has done an incredible job to make this a reality.
Thank you, Senator Cardin. Let me start by thanking the whole family at CCACC, the leadership, the board members, the physicians, the pharmacists. Thank all of you for what you do to provide good health care in our community. I was struck by the fact that the physicians and pharmacists volunteer their time to provide health care to others in the community. And so I'm really pleased to be here with my colleagues. As Senator Cardin said, David Trone has been fierce in the House of Representatives, representing his constituents, including everybody here in this room. And I want to thank him for fighting to make sure that we can deliver this really important investment in healthcare for so many people in our community. So David, thank you very much for your great leadership in the House. And I do want to take a moment to thank Senator Cardin for all his help in securing this support. But this is one important piece of a larger story of his dedication to our communities, to the state of Maryland, and to the United States of America. As we said today, we're going to miss him when he's not here, but we have a lot more work to do in the next year and a half. If we can give Senator Cardin our friend back. And I'll just add a few words, because we're gathered here during Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And I want to thank the community, AAPI community, for their enormous contributions to our community here in Montgomery County, in the state, and throughout the entire country. And we celebrate those contributions. I'm glad that CCACC is here every month of the year, 12 months of the year, to provide services. And those, of course, include services to young people, whether it's educational opportunities, whether it's workforce training, whether it's summer camp, whether it's English language, a whole host of really important skills that come together in this community center. And of course, we're here today to especially focus on the health center. And as Senator Cardin said, you're here for everybody in the community, but you're especially here for those who don't have access to health care through other means, because they, in many cases, lack insurance or don't have complete and full coverage. And we know that the immigrant community is especially underserved, and especially high numbers does not have access to insurance. So the role that you're playing in terms of providing health care is vital. The Stop B campaign has been a very important part of your work. The mental health services that you've been providing, both during COVID, but also in response to some of the community events we've seen and the anti-Asian targeting that we've seen in parts of our community. It's great to stand with you and stand together. But this is the place where it all comes together in terms of providing services to the community. The AAPI community, and as Senator Cardin said, others in need. So we're really pleased to be here to support this investment that will allow you to expand the good work you do, to have that one-stop shop, and make sure that you are there and we're all there for our friends and neighbors. It's great to see this beautiful display. of Japanese flowers. I understand next month it's going to be Vietnam,
Yes.
Vietnamese display. And you just capture and reflect the entire beauty of the community, and I see that in this room. So thank all of you very much, and we're just proud to stand with you. Let me turn it over to David Trump.
Thank you all very much. And, I mean, what an honor it is here today for all of us to have both of our United States Senators here represent and be here and honor our community. Pretty fantastic. So I'm really pleased we could do that for the CCACC. I mean, as Chris said, Senator Van Hollen said, we've seen so much Asian hate through America the last couple of years. So this is especially important that we show we're together. We're one community. AAPI, all part of America, crucial part of America. And here in Montgomery County, we have such a beautiful mosaic of different folk, different countries, all represented. You know, Gaithersburg, Germantown's absolutely fantastic. And this new building, 10,000 feet, it's going to house a lot of great stuff. But what I really liked was what Dr. and I were talking about earlier, and that was preventative care. Getting out in front. How we live a healthy life. It's eating, it's exercise, it's sleeping, it's all those things that we do up front. And that's what, versus trying to fix something on the other end when it went off the rails. So that focus you have here is really, really important. And I'm also appreciative of what you're doing on mental health. The Asian community, the AAPI community, only 21% of those that need mental health, suffer depression and anxiety, are getting that help. One of the lowest numbers of any community out there. So the work you're doing here and recognizing that it's okay not to be okay. And we got to move that stigma. We got to eliminate that stigma so we can help folks, especially after COVID. It really made it tough for a lot of folks. And you guys being here to work with everybody, that is so key. Everybody coming together. That's what this country's all about. So I just can't thank you enough. And again, what an honor it's been to work with Senator Van Hollen, but Senator Cardin has just done amazing, amazing work for how many years?
56.
Wow. Wow. 56 years of public service in our state house, in the United States Congress, in the United States Senate. I mean, that is just a testimony to how much this man cares about our country. He cares about Maryland. I mean, to make that commitment, and his wife to make that commitment for 56 years while you were in law school, right? He was in law school when he was first elected to the House of Delegates. Can you imagine that? Unbelievable. So anyway, thank you. What an honor to have him here on this day that you made this announcement. But we're here to honor him. And CCAC, keep up the great work. Thank you. Let's do the check presentation. Sonny, bring the check. Get the big check.
医疗保健中心主任陆慧欣女士也接受了美华传媒的采访。
大家好，我是陆慧欣，我是北华人中心泛亚诊所的负责人。高兴来我们美国的这个众议员 David Trump 和美国议员，然后Van Hollen 跟他在美国来给我们一张大纸，台湾的大纸。提供泛亚洲的扩张资料。我们之所以能得到这些美国重要人物的支持，是因为我们在COVID期间为我们社区疫苗注射和这个医疗有没有群众以及所以都没有得到所以我们非常的荣幸，更多的支持代表更多的责任，在将来我们一好好把这个机会为我们更多的那个社区居民更有效的服务。
美华传媒东会报道。